Hey there, and welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about one of the big mistakes that I see coaches and online entrepreneurs make over and over again. And honestly, I have been there too. It's this: we think that the answer to making progress is to learn more, to read more books, take another course, get some more practice, watch another masterclass, fill in another notebook. But here's the real truth. If you're not coaching and you're not talking to people and you're not making offers, then you're not making a business. You are building a hobby. And I really want you to do this work, this impactful work that you are driven to create. You are just collecting information if all you're doing is learning. And that is the thing that keeps you feeling busy but not booked. So today, let's break the cycle because I know you are ready for more. So, learning. Learning feels so good, doesn't it? It is familiar. It's satisfying. When we were in school, we studied and we got the grades, and that was the gold star. So, learning gives us this little dopamine hit. It's like, yes, I'm doing something. And especially if you're one of those high achievers, somebody who's always been the smart one, someone who's always well prepared, it makes complete sense that your instinct would be to research and study your way forward. It feels like action, and that's the problem. It's actually a kind of hiding. I call this productive procrastination. You're doing a lot, you're busy, but none of it is taking a risk. You don't have to face rejection. You never have to hear the word no. And you never have to wonder if you did well enough, if you're doing a good enough job, and if you are good enough. You just get to stay in your little bubble, learning, organizing, color coding, and creating a business plan. But let's be real. Nobody is paying you to organize your Google Drive. Nobody is paying you to fine tune your business plan. So now I want you to pause for a moment because I know it's kind of a harsh statement. Like, I love learning as much as the next person, but more than anything, I also want a coaching business that really impacts people and makes a great profit. So let's pause. Ask yourself this: in the last 2 weeks, how much time have you spent learning versus implementing? Yeah, right? How many hours have you spent watching and reading versus actual coaching? And when was the last time you made an actual offer to help someone? These three questions, they're not about shame. They're not about embarrassment. They're about getting some clarity about where you're really at. Listen, we're all human. Building a coaching business calls on us to stretch in ways we've never stretched before. I'm here to encourage you and just to show you those places where it's really common for us to make mistakes and get stuck. So let's get honest with ourselves. When we are honest and we start to get some clarity, then we can change it. So here's the truth: you don't need another certification. You don't need another training. What you need is practice. You need momentum. You need connection. I see coaches all the time who are sitting on their years of learning. They are wise and accomplished individuals. They know so much and they have so much potential. They could teach a workshop on mindset or habits or accountability or how to regulate their nervous system. They could do it right now, but they're stuck in their heads because they haven't tested it. They haven't used it with a client. They've used it with themselves, so they know what they're doing, but they haven't actually implemented it with another person. Coaching is like an apprenticeship. We learn a certain amount and then we get good by implementing. It's experiential. It is relational. You don't grow by getting more knowledge. You grow by offering your help and learning what works in real time. Progress never is going to come from too much input. You also need to have some output as well. Listen, I remember I've been there too. Early in my business, I was stuck in the exact same loop. I had taken courses, I had templates, I had scripts, I had everything that I needed about how to book clients, but I still didn't have a client. And I finally realized that nobody was going to come up and tap me on the shoulder and say, okay, now you're ready. Now you've learned enough. No one else was going to give me that permission, right? I was the only one who could give myself permission. That moment, if you are waiting for someone else, is never going to come. So I decided to take messy action. I reached out to a handful of people and I offered to help them. I didn't have it all figured out, but I knew that I could help someone. And you know what? Some of those conversations turned into paying clients. And that was the moment that I stopped studying and started building. So, what do you do if you're in this consuming learning trap? Here's a simple shift. The first thing is choose one idea that you have learned this week, only one, and implement it. Not later, not perfectly, do it now. And if you have to pause this episode to go and do that implementation, this is your permission. You go right ahead. If you learned how to do a sample session, go offer one. If you listen to a training about choosing a niche, go test it out in conversation. If someone started to show you how to engage with people with your warm circle, maybe through DMs, go out and send 3 today. Take small actions. Let them be small. Small is fine. Let it be real. That is how you move. Now, if you're thinking, okay, Candy, I hear you, but I don't even know where to start. Well, that is exactly why I created my 90 Days to Booked framework. I created it for people like you, for coaches who really want to do deep, meaningful work and make a profit doing it. It's a simple roadmap to help you stop spinning in your head and start signing coaching clients with clarity and confidence. This is what I teach inside my programs, and it's the same framework that I teach to all of my private clients as well. You'll find the link to the video in the episode description. And so, as we wrap up, if this episode lit a little fire under you, go and watch that video. It's going to make things feel so much simpler, so much clearer about what you need to do. And hey, I appreciate you, and I appreciate your trust in me as I support you in walking through this journey. You've got clients who are out there waiting for you. So stop getting ready and start showing up. Let's make this happen together. I'll see you in the